Hello my beautiful people, it is Sherry Moulton back with another video live from the trailer. Not live, but we're at the trailer trying to figure out the lights. I have a second, I bought a second set of the studio lights, so I brought one back here. I may have to play with that because it looks a little dark. I got all my lights on. So anyways, I hope you're all doing well. This is hopefully going up for Wednesday. It is so cold here. My furnace isn't working in the trailer. I woke up the other day, it was 8 degrees Celsius in the trailer. What the heck? We have behind me I have a fireplace with a heater on, so we had it on, but it was still 8 degrees. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I love cold weather though, so that's all right. So today we're gonna do a mixing video. So I brought all my stuff from home. I hope you enjoy this. Yeah, maybe at the end, we'll see. Maybe we'll give you a little walk through the trailer. And yeah, I love my husband's fragile lamp. I thought that was cute. Had to buy it for him for Christmas. It's one of our favorite movies. Yeah, A Christmas Story. But anyways, enough jibber jabbering. I will be right back. I'm gonna flip over to the other side so I can be ready for you guys. I'll see you guys in a minute. Bye. Why, hello guys. We are all ready. I have a 6-foot table. It would not fit the proper way, so I'm sitting at this very little end of my table. So we are gonna mix them today. We're gonna mix my Dutch pour mix today. So with that, the supplies we're gonna need are, this is American, whoa, better watch it, Flotrol. We have ourselves my table's so small, everything's falling. We have just a dollar store strainer, because you will need to strain the Flotrol. I have 1 ounce measuring cups. I have 3 ounce, pretty sure these are 3 ounce, just like Dixie water cups. I have these large cups, and I also have these medium-sized cups. I have a large pitcher because that's what I mix this one in, because I do a big batch. So this one's gonna go into here. And you need some water. You need some stir sticks of some form, whether they be these amazing ones from Krystal Resin or you have your wooden ones. And I also have this one. This is the one I use to mix the white because it's such a big container. Now, because I'm at my trailer and I do not have any more of these amazing big bottles, the only ones I have at the moment are these little ones, which is fine. So I'm only going to mix up a little bit of my new paints, but yeah, and at the end we'll do a Dutch pour. I have all my new Holbein paints that was gifted to me, so I'm going to mix up, oh my goodness Sherry, I'm turning them all upside down. So I'm going to mix all these up. So I need 6 of these little bottles, and I don't want to mix a whole bunch because I want to make sure there's enough to fill in here, because I don't want to waste the paints. So first of all, let's get straining. So we are going to, this is what I do. Everyone probably does it a little bit different. I give it a good shake. Shake up that Flotrol. Getting my exercise this morning. Getting myself warmed up, being it's cold. There we go. So this is just basics. You take the strainer. The only thing that I'm going to tell you, make sure that you, sorry, I got to go with the other hand. Make sure that you rinse this out kind of right away, because it will glue, it will gump it all up and you won't be able to wash it. So just mindfully, I usually try and strain 2 of these big cups when I make when I'm mixing. Just gonna weigh. And that right there is why you strain. You might not get a lot, but there's times where you will get a bunch. So there's one full one. And because at home I have a large squirt bottle that is strained Flotrol, and I keep it aside. But today, because I'm at my trailer, I'm just going to dump it back into my container. I just pour. And I think that should be good. I can always strain a little more if I need be. Get that off to the side. So I'm hoping at the end of the video we might do a little show and tell. We'll see. It's not really a trailer. It's, I don't know, glamping, is that what they call it? Okay, I'm gonna put you on pause, guys, just because of where I am. I want to strain this, rinse this out, and I'll be right back. Back, all cleaned. All right, I'm gonna set that up there. Now, and of course you always need paper towels. And if you desire, where'd I put them now? Because I wasn't gonna use them. You need gloves. They are here somewhere. Oh my goodness, they're right here, gloves. So I'm gonna set them in front of me. So, what I normally do, set this aside so I can get in here. Okay, I will mix the white first. And with the white, because I mix so much, I'm hoping you can see me at the end of this table. Okay, so with the white, oh my goodness, I can't get into this packaging. Sorry, guys. There we go. So the white, I usually do, we're gonna put this in here because we're gonna use this. 2 parts Flotrol. So I'll do, and you can weigh this. I've never weighed like Molly and them. A lot of them weigh their mix. I've never really done it that way. So, and again, every color's different. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and because I'm mixing so much, I'm gonna do 4, 3, 4. And then this is the new paint. And I always put the Flotrol first because it makes it so much easier for you to get the paint out of the little cups that you use. And then I do 1, 2 of the white paint. This is the Artist Loft Acrylic Flow White, and that's what I use for the base of my paints. I'm hoping you're getting, I'm gonna bring you, let me just adjust the camera so that I'm gonna make sure, because I'm redoing my video, I want to make sure you're in properly. I'm gonna put this cup at the end because so I can see. So I need to bring you up just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Okay. That's a little better. I don't care about what's way, way up there. I got canvas behind me. Sorry. So that's here. I'm gonna give it a mix. We'll just mix this first. And let me just get this here. and it's really thick, right? So what I do is 2 parts Flotrol, 1 part paint, and more or less, depending on the type of paint and whether it's metallic or that kind of heavy body, that depends on how much water you put in. So for right now, because I know how I mix this, I'm gonna put 1 full and mix that first. Sorry, I'm mixing a little strange. My silly finger just, even though it's a thumb. And with the Dutch pour, the big thing, all your paints need to be the same. If your base is a little bit thicker, then your paints need to be a little bit thicker, so they all work cohesively. And see, that's still quite, you want it to kind of disappear. So we're gonna add my 2nd cup of water. And I should have done it in the smaller batch so you could see it better, but we're gonna do the other colors. They're gonna be all the same. I just want to show you how I mix. And this is the best way to do it when you're using a lot of the one color. Alright, let's see. Let me look first and then I'll... Yeah, see, it disappears. And you don't want to go too high up. I'm hoping you can see it because I can't see the edge of the... It disappears right away. So that to me is good. So we're going to set that one aside. Now, with the... I should have brought a garbage bag over here so I don't make a mess on my carpet. Oh, there's always a mess with Sherry. So now we're going to mix up a couple of colors. And then we're going to do a drip test. And I'll show you what that is. So, don't want to mix a lot of these because, like I said, these are my new paints and I don't have the proper containers. So I am going to do... We'll just do these little ounce cups. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I'm going to mix them in these. I get this out of the way. Let's get something on it. 1, 2. And this can go up here, out of the way. Alright. So we need the Flotrol. And it's gonna... I'm a messy Marvin, as you guys know, and I carpet on my trailer floor and I don't want to do anything on it. Okay, so we're gonna line these all up. And I've never mixed the Holbein paints before, so we will see how that works. So I'm gonna do 1 of these, because like I said, I don't want to mix a whole bunch. 1 of these will be and half of 1 with paint, so 1 full one with Flotrol. Here, we'll mix 1 up in the center. Oh, you know what? I got the bottles. Forget it. We're going to do 2 of these. Make it easier for you guys. 2 parts Flotrol. Oh my goodness, Sherry. I had paper towel. Oh, there they are. No, it's not even the one. But it's a piece. Oh, it's right in front of me. Okay, so 2 parts Flotrol. Let's mix up. We will do this deep ultra. This is from Holbein. This is the Ultramarine Deep. I'm excited to try these. Okay, so we're going to mix one of them in here. I don't want to put that in. Sorry, there's a little goober thing on top of, don't want that in there. So we will do you know what, because it's so heavy, I'm gonna only do that much because this is a nicer paint. So it's all about the consistency. With these nice paints, you don't need as much paint. I should have just done it with all of my acrylic flows. My little, so we're gonna mix that and we'll see. Oh, that's a beautiful color. And just as I thought, it is very thick. So like very thick. Just keep mixing. There's a little bit of a lumps in there. All right. Now with the water, I'm going to go one full one because again, it is very thick. But we're going to do half of it first. And that way it's not going to be lumpy, and you can always add, you can never take away, right? See, it's just a bit thick. You see how it mounds on it? It doesn't just disappear like the white did. There's a little bit of a mound, so I'm going to pour some more of the water. The rest of that in there. And sometimes it looks like it's going to do, it's too runny, but then it thickens up, so hopefully and when you test to see if it's a mound on a mound on a mound, here, I'm going to come this way. If you test to see if it's a mound on a mound, you need to, don't hold it up here, because like it's definitely going to go in, right? Is where if you hold it down here, it's not a mound. There's a little bit, but not. Yeah, so the other one is just kind of. So I personally would put maybe a tad more water. So that is 2 parts Flotrol so far. We did about 3/4 paint because this paint is a little thicker. And then I'm adding 2 full cups of water. And now this is a little bit more. So I'm just doing, that's it, just a little dab. I came to the side of the table so I can get up a little closer to you guys. Like, can you see that better now? Okay. It still might be just a tad bit thicker than the other one. So, and we're going to do a little test. We're going to take a little bit of the paint of each and we're going to do a drip test. And this is how you tell whether or not the paint is the same consistency. That is a beautiful color. Okay, so to me, I think that's good. I'm going to move that at the end of the table so I do not make another mess. So that one was Ultramarine Deep. I'm going to get the lid on so I don't make a mess. There we go. Fix the tube. Now the next one I'm not going to do as much. So that's the one I just mixed. Actually, I'm going to rearrange my table. I'm going to stand up and come from this side. So we're going to put that there with that. We will mix up another one. Let's do the mauve. What I'm going to do is I'll mix 3 of these colors. I'll do the mauve, the ultramarine, and we'll do the phthalo blue or phthalo green. And then that way it's good for me so that I can put them in a container so I don't waste them, because like I said, I'm not at home, I am at my trailer. So we're going to do 2 parts again with the Flotrol, and I'm going to do less paint. This is all, the mixing is a living and learning. It's a trial and error, and you have to figure out it for yourself. It is a very difficult one when people say that I use this and I use this and I use this, because as you see, every paint is a little different, and the more expensive paints you don't need as much, I think, because of the pigments are really, really strong. So this one's the mauve. I did 2 of the Flotrol, and I'm gonna only do this. And there's still Flotrol in there, so you can see there's about maybe half. And we're gonna see where that goes. Now if you're mixing up big batches, go for it, guys. Again, like I said, this is just because, oh, we may have an issue. This is pretty. Not a bad issue. It's a really nice issue. And you got to make sure you mix good. That's funny. The studio light is like literally right there. So I'm getting, my trailer's cold, so I'm getting the heat from there and the heat from the fireplace. The fireplace is right at my butt. Too funny. See, quite thick. So we will now do a full one of these of water. Because remember, we did 2.5 of water, 2 and a bit of the water on the first one. So let's pour. Whoa, we missed a little bit. We're going to do half just to combine it better. You don't get lumps that way as well. And you want to make sure you scrape and get all of that lovely goodness from the sides. So I did bring some of my pre-mixed paints just so that we could do a video today at the end of this, because I knew I didn't want to mix all of my lovely Holbeins here because I didn't have the proper containers to put them in. This darn pandemic, there's more. Oh, I tell you, you can't go shopping. So I don't know if you can see. So I'm going to add, it's mounding a little bit. So I'm going to add the rest of this water because I'm pretty sure that we're going to need the whole one. But I can't emphasize that enough, guys. you need to add water little bits at a time, because again, if it's too runny, then you're gonna have to throw some more paint in just to make it so that it's the same consistency. And I am going to do another video. When I started doing the Dutch pours, I was doing them, I'm just going to put the lid on my paint. I was doing them with water, because I started following Rynszynski, and I'd already had, that is so funny. See what I mean? I got carpet here. Wouldn't that, I'm going to use these. Wouldn't that purple be so pretty on my beige carpet? I think my husband would shoot me. All right, I'm going to put this over here. Should have been using these to start with, right, guys? My nice sturdy Krystal Resin sticks. Okay, so that there is pretty good, because I went a little less paint, right? So I didn't have to do so much water. All right, and I have wet ones, and they're way over there. I'm just going to take some paper towel. So that is the mauve. And now we will do the phthalo green. That threw me off topic. I knew I was saying something, and now I can't remember what I was saying. Oh my goodness. Getting old, tell you guys. So again, 2 Flotrol. So with this paint, I think that works good. Two of the Flotrol. Half of the paint. And then I just did the water. So that's one. I'm gonna do, oh, that's pretty too. There we go. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I wanted to go back to where I was starting, because like I said, I had my channel, and I was doing, at that time, was doing just the painting stuff, and then I started following Rynszynski when she started her channel. So that's where I was going. So I'm going to try to do back to the water, because her stuff is beautiful, and all she uses is water. So less money, my friends. You know, you don't have to have all of these products, is what my thing is. All right, give it a stir, make sure it's combined. Oh, that's a beautiful color as well. See, it's thick, thick, thick. All right, so we will do 1 full one of water, but I'll do half first and then half. There we go. That's good. Actually, you know what? Let me just look at these, because I want to make sure they're all the same. And then actually, as they sit, I don't know if you can see from way up there. I'm hoping you can. Let me move these out of the way. Oh, stupid thumb does not want to work. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. Right now I can feel this mauve is very thin. And that blue is quite thick. So I've got this green water. Let me just see. Actually, you know what? That's good. And I think I put too much in that mauve because these are all three different. Let's do the test, guys, and I'll show you. This is so funny. I was trying to find a piece of cardboard, and my hubby and I turned 50 and we had our 30th anniversary all in one year, so we had these cards. I found them in the thing. So I'm just going to use this. So I'm going to put this down here so I'm not making a huge mess. So to do the test, all you want to do, and I will take a popsicle for this, is pour a little bit of each paint on the top. Actually, I can use this. And this is a good way to show your consistency. I know this right now for a fact that this blue one is a little thicker than the other. And I'm going to do it my white. So I'm just going to put a blob of the white. Woo! Now, what you want to do is tip it. Let me move this. I keep forgetting because I'm on a different angle, guys. I apologize. So what you want to do is tip it up and see who wins the race. See, these are a little bit runnier, so I may add a little bit more into this blue. That's a good way to test, and that way your consistencies are all the same. I don't want to goof too much with this white base because I know that that's how the rest of mine are mixed. And like I said, with mixing the new paints, it's always a little bit of a learning curve, right? So I'm going to grab another little bit of water and add it into that blue. And you want to do a little bit at a time. You don't want to go crazy with it. And I guess this is where the measuring with the scale comes in a little better. Okay, now let's do that again. We will go on the other side and we will do blue, green. Yeah, see, to me that still looks a little thin. Mauve. And the white. I know the white is... Ooh, and white. Alright. Let's do this again. They've all blended together. Like, what did I just do? See, it's really thin. Okay. I have lots of these cards. So I'm going to try this one more time. And hopefully... Here, let's move this way. And we'll put them far apart and not so much. 1, 2, 3. And you see that blue is still a little bit, so I may add just another smidget. So that is how you test the consistency of the paints. Now, let's go. We're going to go backwards. We're going to go this way. We'll try it again. We'll go in between. And I think this will probably do it. Alright, you ready, guys? 1, 2, 3. Yep, look at that. So that's how you test your consistencies. So I hope that was helpful. Now the white, when it was compared to those paints, were a little bit, so what I'm gonna do, because we're just gonna add a little more water into this base, and then we'll do one more test and we'll figure it out. I hope this video is helpful, guys, because I seem to be everywhere, even though in my brain I had exactly what I wanted to do. Because the metallics, it's hard to see in this big container. Here, let me do this. I'm going to pour the white in here, and then we'll mix like we were at the other ones. And it's hard with white to see. Like, I can feel that is thicker than those two, three. So I'm going to add a little bit more. And I don't have metallic paint with me, but the metallics, like these are heavier paints, and the metallics are usually a heavier paint. So they tend to, yeah, see, this is a heavy body. So they will take a little more water, or a little more. Yeah, see, it's mound on mound, so we're going to add a little bit more water. If you, I'm so sorry, my brain is not working today at all. So yes, if you want to do the metallics, you just add a little bit more of, little less paint. I would keep it the same consistencies with the Flotrol in the water, and then try a little less paint maybe, if it's a good, like a good paint, because you have the nice, you might not be able to get away with it with like your basic artist loft and that, because of the pigments in it aren't as nice as like these level 2s or these amazing Holbeins. Your pigments are so different. All right, let's do another test with these guys with the white in it, and I'm just gonna, because I know these are the same, I'm just gonna do one color with the white and see. We'll get the white and blue, and I'm just gonna bring this back so I'm not dripping on that paper. Here we go, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's pretty good. It's a little bit off, but for me right now, I think that's good, because like I said, all my other paints aren't, I don't think, as thin as those ones. And when they sit in your containers, that's the only thing. When they sit in your containers, because I have some of my paints that have been in, like I brought these paints just so that I had something I could do a Dutch pour at the end for you guys. But like this paint has been in here for almost a year, some of them. Like they're just, so you have to constantly, you could do that little bit of a drip test. If you're having an issue with some of the colors that you don't know if it's gonna come out or not because you're not sure of the consistency of the paints that are already pre-mixed, then that's when you can do that little test. So I hope this was good. I hope it was insightful, educational. So with that, I'm going to, again, see, I didn't use all of my thing. So what I might do is mix up some more white off camera, and I will put it in my bottles because I have 2 empty bottles to fill. And I'm going to get all ready, and we're going to try to do a little Dutch pour with these 3 colors, and I'll pick something from these guys. So I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Okay, we are back. I am getting all ready. This is a 12 by 16 inch canvas. Like again, I did not go big because I have nowhere really to put it here. So I'm going to show you how to do the whole thing. So this is my canvas. I have this, I buy these at the dollar store. I said there's 3 things I buy every time I go into the dollar store. A bag of puppy pads, one of these tapes, and one of the skinny ones. So I always have a stock of these in my studio because these are the essentials for me anyways. So you want to go, it don't matter if you're off a little bit here and there, but you want to tape the back. Perfect. Flip it. And this makes the back neat and tidy. And again, if there is a little bit of paint, I'm sorry. It is homemade. It is not mass produced. And I don't mind a little bit. That's just my personal opinion. And one more. So I'm going back to work. Oh my goodness, I'm excited, nervous. I haven't been to work in over a year because of COVID. I took a leave with my husband. I work in a nursing home, so I'm a personal support worker. But anyways, long story short, yes, I go back to work on Monday. So not this Monday, today's Sunday. So I'm pre-recording this one for Wednesday. So yes, it'll be Monday. Push pins. I buy these at the office supply store. Staples. They are also on Amazon. So if you wanted to go take a look in my link. Oh, I gotta make sure this is table. I don't want to push too hard on this. Sometimes you have to play with them to get them in. And they don't have to be right in the corner either. There we go. I don't know what I was thinking. I was getting you all ready to go and I propped up the canvas on all these cups thinking I didn't bring my push pins and my tape, and I did. So that's kind of funny. Alright, I'm going to go off a little bit because that was hard to get in there. There you go. Perfect. Done. Always make sure it's level. I don't have my level with me, but that is a big, big, big thing. So, here we go. Let's get at her, my friends. Give this another little shake. And we will flood our canvas. Make sure there's enough paint on here. It's better to have just a little bit more than what you want. I'm gonna blow it out with my blow dryer. You may also use, where did I put my spatula? My omelet spatula. So I'm gonna do the blow dryer first, guys. Now, I've switched doing it the other way because I used to use my spatula constantly, and then I was pouring down the sides, and I just found I was wasting so much of this white base. So there we go. Now, I'm going to pour more on the top just because, and that way we know there's enough on the top. and let it level out. You know what I didn't bring? My kitchen torch. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me put you on pause. I'm gonna go grab something that I can find to burst the bubbles. I thought I was so organized. Oh my goodness, I'll be right back, guys. That is just so hilarious. I have a barbecue starter that I'm gonna try to use. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot the torch at home. This is why it's hard to do videos at both places. It does work because I was making sure it worked before I just give it a light. And then what I did is I went over, there's a couple little ones I see. And you don't want to go too close because you can burn the paint. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to go over it again with my blow dryer, not on high, just on the low, just to warm it up. That is so funny. Par for sharing, I tell you. So we're going to use our 3 Holbein paints. We have Mauve, we have Ultramarine Blue, and we have, let me get around the corner to find out what it is. Sorry guys. Oh, that's too funny. They're right in front of me and I'm reading the wrong ones. So we have the Ultramarine Blue, Deep. We have the Mauve. And we have the phthalo green. Okay, so those are those 3 paints. Now, out of these guys, I am going to pick some metallics. We're going to do the Modern Masters Metallic Amethyst. And we will do the Modern Masters Metallic Venetian Blue. And we're going to do Pebeo Studio Iridescent Green Yellow. Okay. Oh, and I don't really pour. So we're going to do non-metallic, metallic, non-metallic, and then metallic. So which way am I going to start? I'm going to throw gold in here. Okay. And we're just going to go straight across the board. Simple today. The paint you don't want to be the most dominant, put it first. So we've got this one is Extreme Sheen, or DecoArt Extreme Sheen 24 karat gold. 24 karat gold, sorry guys. Then we will do the Ultramarine Blue from Holbein. Hopefully I don't pour too much on here. But I want enough. Oh, there we go. Then we will do the Modern Masters Metallic. We're going to go the metallics right against the... Then we're going to do the Venetian. This one here is the Mauve. Then we will do the Pebeo Studio Iridescent Green Yellow, and I will pour this one out because I lost the cap. And I love this one. Hopefully these colors work together. And finally but not least, we are going to use the Holbein's phthalo green. There we go. Wish me luck, guys. And I can't torch, but I'm going to use my little barbecue lighter. I can't believe I forgot the torch. This is so funny. This is what not to do, guys. Do not use, well, if you're in a pinch, but you do need to use your torch. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. I got something there. goodness, look at the richness of those colors. Wow. And look at the cells. Ridiculous. That is just amazing. I love it. So many little wee cells. That's cool. Let me just see. I'm not liking this guy. That is actually quite cool. And I don't have a torch to bring anything up. I'm not going to do nothing else. The cells in here are just phenomenal with that gold. Oh, that's too bad that I don't have my torch. That's cool. Well, there you go, my beautiful people. So this is how I mix my paints. Hopefully it was informative. Oh my gosh, just standing back, those colors are so rich. And I had so much paint. Look at all of that. You can actually see that today. So I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to bring you down. We'll give you a little show and tell. And I'll be right back. Well, here you go, guys. This is so freaking amazing. Like, look at the cells. Even better, look at that. Amazing. That color is so rich, and look at the cells. Craziness. That phthalo green is just so rich. Like, look at here. I don't know if you can see it. I can try and get it with the glare, but is that not amazing? Like, look at that. Pretty sweet. Well, there you go, my beautiful people. I hope. A lot of green in here, but I can't do nothing much with it because I don't have my torch with me. So, prepared. You got to be prepared, my friends. So, hopefully you're able to learn a little bit with the mixing video. So now I have 2 mixing videos. I'll link the other one in as well. But do a test just to make sure that they all flow the same, because I think that's a big part of doing the Dutch pours. Number 1, make sure you have enough base paint. Number 2, make sure you have enough color as well. And then 3, the consistency of your paint needs to be the same. I can't stress that enough. So I'm thinking I may have too much paint on my canvas. That's why this is going like that. So, because there is a lot on there. So, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to see if I can arrange that maybe we'll do a little tour of the trailer at the end. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, why haven't you? Please subscribe. It'll help me out a lot. And hit that bell for notifications, so when I put up my next video, you will be notified. And in my description box, I have the links to my Facebook page, my Amazon shops. I have the link to Krystal Resin. I have the link to Liquid Glass. And then I have the link to the wonderful, amazing Laura's Art Corner. Use my discount code, all capital letters, Sherry Moulton, 10%, and get 10% off your whole order. Go get some glitters. They're amazing. With that being said, there's also my PayPal link. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.